The Bihar government has decided to bring offensive and defamatory social media posts against the government, its mantris and officials under the category of cyber crime. So it is effectively a cyber crime if you criticize the government in Bihar. A letter to that effect was written yesterday by the Chief of Economic Offences Wing to all secretaries of the state government, and it said, and I quote here, "It has come to light that certain persons and organizations have been making defamatory and offensive comments on social media against the government, respected ministers, parliamentarians, legislators and government officials." The IG Khan wrote on this letter that this is against prescribed law and comes under the category of cyber crime. Tejashwi Yadav has in fact hit out at the Bihar government order. Listen in first to what he said.
सरकार के खिलाफ कोई बोले ना, अगर भ्रष्टाचार हो रहा तो क्यों ना कोई बोले। अगर कहीं कोई विभाग में या कोई मंत्री अगर गड़बड़ी कर रहा है तो कोई क्यों ना बोले। आप अगर अच्छा काम करेंगे तो लोग क्रिटिसाइज नहीं करेंगे, और समाजवादी नेताओं को क्रिटिसिज्म से डर किस बात का।
Well, remember, this has been a very controversial order and there's been a lot of criticism against the government. So here's what's happened. The Bihar government, after all of this criticism, has now swung into damage control mode, with the ADG clarifying that the crackdown is not, that it's not really a crackdown and criticism is in fact healthy for democracy. He's also gone on to say that criticism, however, must be constructive. The language used while criticizing those in power must fall within the norms of decency. The advisory issued keeping in mind rumors and factually incorrect information. Advisory has also been issued over using insulting language on social media. However, the same ADG who has now issued this clarification, which many say, is making the Bihar government look like it's in damage control mode, said something quite to the contrary yesterday. Listen in.
किसी की आज़ादी बोलने की उसका कोई मामला नहीं बनता है। मैंने जो भी अनुरोध किया है प्योरली कानूनी दायरे में है। क्राइम की श्रेणी में वो सारे मामले आते हैं जिसमें सोशल मीडिया का मिसयूज होता है। किसी के विरुद्ध आप आपत्तिजनक बात करें, पोस्ट करें, पिक्चर्स पोस्ट करें, या अशांति फैलाने के लिए, या किसी की डिग्निटी से छेड़खानी करने के लिए, या उल्टे सीधे अपशब्दों का प्रयोग करना जिसका कोई आधार ना हो, तो ये मिसयूज है सोशल मीडिया का, और इससे इस तरह की शिकायतें इधर विगत कुछ दिनों में काफी ज्यादा बढ़ी हैं।
All right, Nitish Kumar joins us with the very latest. Manish, it's been a very interesting order that the Bihar government has passed. Much back and forth has ensued. So, what is it finally? Is it a cyber crime to criticize your government in Bihar?
Can you repeat your question?
Yes, Manish, what is it finally? There's been a lot of back and forth over this new order. Is it a cyber crime now to criticize your government in Bihar?
Yes, clearly. If your criticism is really derogatory or it is offensive, then yes, you will be liable and you can be put behind bars also. That is what clarification we have been given during the past few hours, and the Bihar government police officers, they have made it very clear that they want only healthy criticism or constructive criticism, and nothing more than that, nothing beyond that. They said the ADG headquarters, Mr. Nitish Kumar, clarified that constructive criticism is most welcome in democracy, but nothing offensive, and now Bihar government is not going to tolerate any kind of either offensive or abusive post about either any MPs or any state ministers or chief minister or any state government officials also. Risika.